Hello all YouTube viewers. I have some stuff I want to show you from my backyard. Some trees, mostly in pots, that I've been planting throughout this year when I first began planting trees. And first, someone was asking about what I use to water, and I use regular water from the thing, but I use this thing that cleans out the water. What is it called? Garden hose filter. Clean water fun. It's supposed to be for pools and people who's gonna fill up things like that, and it removes almost everything. As a matter of fact, the water is pretty good to drink too. When I'm thirsty, I just sip on that, and it tastes pretty good. No taste whatsoever. It tastes just like the regular water I buy from the store. Here is one of my small mango trees. It is a dwarf. I got it this year, and that is the mango Kang Shao. Then I got another dwarf mango. This is a Kerry mango. This one is blooming real good. A lot of fresh leaves coming out in the last month and a half. Then I have a Manila mango. This one too was blooming real good, and all the new leaves, if you can see toward the top, were getting burned. I think it was from the sun. The heat here, you get 102, 103, 104 one whole week straight. So I decided to put them in the they'll get sun, and then after 3 or 4 p.m. they get the shade. I had them out. I would have to drag them into the sun, and I stopped doing that just for that reason. Same thing with my avocado tree. I started getting a lot of leaf burn from all that sun, so they'll get sun till about 3 p.m. and then that's it. Here's a little mini mango tree I bought for like $5 somewhere. But that one is also growing too. It's growing about 4 or 5 inches in the last month and a half to 2. Here is something with some fruit, and it's my Peruvian guava, Peruvian white. So it's gonna be white guavas, and there's some old flowers that bloomed, and the fruit should give me fruit. A few, not too many. I'm not expecting much this year. And there's one of my persimmon goji berries I put inside of a tub, and here is a star fruit, also known as a carambola. And that's my star fruit. It's not producing anything either. These are all pretty new trees. And here is an Asian pear tree, standing about maybe 10 feet tall. I got that last week. I potted it last week, and this is what I use to pot my trees in. It is a tub, basically a plastic tub. I drew a hose in the bottom, put some gravel, and got my tree. I got it. I like it because it has a handle, so I can drag it across my yard, so I can drag it into the sun. And it is a rope handle tub, and the size of this is 21 inches by 16. I got it, of course, at Walmart. It's a lot cheaper than a real pot, and that cost me like $6. I got a dwarf banana tree. I just got that too. So I ain't got no bananas on that yet. These are those goji berries I'm running those tests on. Here is a persimmon tree standing about maybe 3 feet tall. That's a citrus tree. Here's another persimmon. This one is a little bit taller, about 10 feet. And I'm hoping to get fruit on that next year. I'm hoping fruit for everything here next year. Here is another citrus I have in a pot. And this one is just there. You got a few new leaves this season, but I mean, it's just there. I mean, I take care of them. But I always come out here and make sure the leaves are looking healthy and all. But that's it. It's just there. I got a grape. I bought that for $2, so if it dies, I'm not too upset. And I'm hoping that grows here pretty soon. And I got a passion vine. I put it against a trellis, against the fence. I wish I had sun on both sides of this fence. That way you can get more sun. But there's one fruit there. I got a netting around it because I'm trying to protect that one little precious fruit. Then I got 2 little ones up here, so I might have to move that net. I don't want the little birdies to come get it yet. Then I tried this thing over here with tomatoes on the bottom one, and I tried the peppers on the top, and I would say the topsy-turvy really didn't work out for me. It pretty upsetting. I really didn't get nothing out of them. A few peppers out of these, but I got a small pepper plant right there next to my other guava tree. This is my other guava tree, little baby tree here, standing about 6 feet. And this one here is planted upright, and that one gives me a lot more than the other one. Here's a fig tree. Here's a fig tree. It's about 3 feet tall. It's got a fig on it, or 2. It was a little taller, but when I had it in my car, I kind of pruned it by accident by slamming the door shut, and the door pruned it for me. So I got that, and then I got a little wonderful pomegranate tree right here, standing about 2.5 feet tall. I'm not expecting much from that. Here's 3 little pepper plants I bought for like $1, so if they die, oh well. I'm hoping to get peppers out of them, and I'm hoping I'm doing it right. I don't know if these pots are too big. They're too small. I mean, they're pretty small. They're not that, they're not that big. And one of them I put tomato fertilizer in, and the other one I put just regular soil, and then the third one I put worm casting. So we're gonna see how those three compare. Then I got another goji berry right there, another tomato, and that's about the only vegetables I'm getting out of these 2 little things. 3 little marble looking tomatoes. Those I don't think are really gonna survive. I guess I need to learn how to do vegetable growing, because I'm not doing too well. Here is two Barbados cherry trees. If you notice, one is a real bushy. I've gotten a lot of fruit from this one, and this one here is a little smaller, and I'm getting flowers from, which one? Let's see, I got them stuck together. Yeah, I'm getting flowers, and I keep these in my batting cage. I got a baseball backyard batting cage, and these here stay away from the birdies. It's giving me a lot of flower. In the past month I haven't got too much fruit, but I got a lot of flower. And these, they require a lot of water. But they're super fruits. One of those little teeny weeny cherries equal about 20 oranges in vitamin C content. And here is a miniature Mexican lime tree, and it's giving me some lime on there, some little limes. And that's all my trees back here, really. And then I got, oh yeah, I'm growing some. I try to do something over here, kind of silly, I guess. But this one here is either the zucchini or the cucumber. I'll find out later. And that's an eggplant. And what I do with this one here, I put the plastic on it, kind of prevent it from moisturizing, escaping so much. I put a sock. If you notice, I got a sock coming out the bottom drain hole, and the sock goes up into the middle, and then it wraps around. And what I do with that, I put it on this pot here and let the sock suck in the moisture. I just need to make sure I seal these bags a little bit more so it won't dry out as much. And then here are the other goji berries I spoke about. I forgot which is which now, but there's 2 of them I'm running a test on. One of them is using Happy Frog soil, and the other one is using the Ladybug soil. And I'm hoping one does better than the other. If not, as long as they both do good, I'll be okay. And good soil means good plants anyway, so those are pretty good soil. And here's my one sad looking tomato tree. Look at this. It's a sad creature. And then I have my other sad looking tomato tree, and it's heavy. I mean, I watered it, and look, it's still wet underneath. I don't know what I did wrong. Well, and then there's another one that's about to be a sad looking tomato tree. And I think next year I'll try to do a little mini garden for veggies after I read up on the winter what to do for the spring, because I don't want to spend my money on vegetables and I don't get nothing to eat out of them. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my little backyard, and hopefully I'll make another video about all these trees in about 6 to 8 months, and with fruit on them. I would love to show off some fruit just to show them off, but most of these are in these big tubs. And they also have a smaller tub, which is about maybe 15 gallon. And that's it. And I hope you enjoyed my little backyard tree thing, and hopefully it goes well, and hopefully you get motivated to grow your own fruit instead of buying them. They're pretty expensive, but I am in San Antonio, Texas, so the weather here, I'll be in the 90s till about mid-October maybe. Maybe a little bit before then, but we get a good long heat, good time for a lot of sun, and we can plant a lot of these trees. And now winter is pretty mild, so I don't have to put too much on these trees. Maybe cover them up or wrap them up in some Christmas lights. And beside that, I hope you enjoyed all my little trees. If you have any comments or any concerns, say, hey, look, you should do this with that. Let me know. I would love to hear, because I'm still learning. It's my first year and I got this many trees, and this is my first time. I started about March buying all these trees, so I really could use some help, because I'm reading up so much on these things, and each tree requires different things and it's so difficult. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.